How does one run away with Cleopatra without getting lost in the desert? The idea of running away with Cleopatra may seem like a romantic adventure, but the reality is that the Egyptian desert can be a treacherous and unforgiving place. Navigating the desert requires knowledge of the terrain, access to resources, and a plan for survival. In this article, we will explore some tips for running away with Cleopatra without getting lost in the desert. The first step to running away with Cleopatra is to plan your route carefully. The desert can be a confusing and disorienting place, with few landmarks or points of reference. To avoid getting lost, it is important to have a clear sense of where you are going, and what obstacles you may encounter along the way. One of the best ways to plan your route is to use a map or compass. Maps can help you identify major landmarks, such as mountain ranges or rivers, and plan your journey accordingly. Compasses can help you navigate in a straight line, even if there are no visible landmarks to guide you. Another important consideration when running away in the desert is water. The desert is a dry and arid environment, and dehydration can be a major risk. To avoid running out of water, it is important to plan your route around available water sources, such as rivers, springs, or wells. It is also a good idea to bring along plenty of water, and to ration it carefully throughout your journey. In addition to water, it is important to bring along other essential supplies, such as food, shelter, and first aid. Depending on the length of your journey, you may need to pack lightweight camping gear, such as a tent, sleeping bag, and cooking supplies. You should also bring along a well-stocked first aid kit, as the desert can present many hazards, including insect bites, cuts, and bruises. Once you have planned your route and packed your supplies, the next step is to begin your journey. One important strategy for avoiding getting lost in the desert is to stay on well-traveled routes. These may include ancient trade routes or modern highways, which are likely to have clear markers and signs to help guide your way. Avoiding shortcuts or detours through unfamiliar territory can help you stay on track and avoid getting lost. Another important consideration when running away with Cleopatra is to travel during the cooler hours of the day. The desert can be unbearably hot during the middle of the day, which can lead to exhaustion and dehydration. By traveling early in the morning or later in the afternoon, you can take advantage of cooler temperatures and conserve your energy for the journey ahead. In addition to these practical tips, it is also important to stay focused and alert while traveling in the desert. Keep an eye out for potential hazards, such as venomous snakes or treacherous terrain, and avoid taking unnecessary risks. If you encounter other travelers along the way, be cautious and friendly, and consider forming alliances or partnerships to help you reach your destination safely. Finally, it is important to stay positive and motivated during your journey. Running away with Cleopatra may be a challenging and risky undertaking, but with the right preparation and mindset, it can also be a thrilling and rewarding adventure. Stay focused on your goal, and take time to appreciate the beauty and wonder of the desert as you travel through it. In conclusion, running away with Cleopatra in the desert requires careful planning, preparation, and a clear understanding of the risks involved. By using maps, compasses, and other tools to navigate, planning your route around available water sources, and packing essential supplies, you can increase your chances of successfully reaching your destination. Additionally, traveling during the cooler hours of the day, staying focused and alert, and staying positive and motivated can all help you stay on track and avoid getting lost in the desert. With these strategies in mind, running away with Cleopatra can be a challenging but rewarding adventure.